Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures, and it is time once more to bring you guys some weekly painting progress. And I would like you to gaze upon the progress that has been made. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Well, that's not entirely true because I have actually been trying to get things painted. It's just, I'm at this point where, I feel like I'm Roddy Piper and they live, and if I take off my glasses or I put them on, things look incredibly different. And I feel like, as somebody who's wearing glasses the overwhelming majority of their life, it's just crazy that I have to take off my glasses now in order to make sure that I'm really getting things painted thoroughly, carefully, and correctly, which isn't exactly the worst thing possible, So I will have stuff for you for sure next week. I've been trying to finish up one of the big primordial things from Dragon Trapper's Lodge. I put a preview post of it up on Discord. If you haven't had a chance to check out the Discord, you can get to it through our Patreon, which has a link down below and probably will show up in the corner at some point or other during this video. And even if you don't join, it's free and you can at least get there and come keep me company when I check it, which is fairly regularly. Anyway, thankfully, despite my lack of doing much this past week since I've been home, my brother has been very duteous in his painting for the last, 2 months? 2 months plus. And so Mr. Percival Sparkletrout has decided to graciously give us some models that have been painted. So I'm biding my time here, trying to remember what's what, because some of these figures that he painted, I don't even remember how long ago I gave them to him. He has got such a ridiculous backlog, it almost puts my own to shame. Now, I do know for a fact that this figure comes to us from Dork Factory. I can recognize that. Dork Factory has been steadily plugging away at making some very interesting, grim, dark models. Do not ask me what the specific name of this model is right now. I will absolutely put a link down below to his models, as well as everybody else's that show up in this video, which I always do if you check out any of these other weekly painting progress videos. We obviously want to get as many of these models into as many hands as we possibly can, and recognize the artistry that goes into the sculpting of these creations. So yeah, Dork Factory makes some fun and funky stuff. Next up, I believe, is an Atlan Forge model. Does that sound right? That's what I was told. Atlan Forge. No, not Atlan Forge. Atlan Forge is Anvil Digital Forge. That's what I want to say. Atlan Forge. I think that's even what Sparkletrout told me. And I'm sure he'll deny it now that I put that on video. But anyway, this was one of their... I don't even remember. He's given me so many various files of theirs to print that I printed for him. I cannot remember what's what. But, like I said, we'll have a link down below. You are welcome to go peruse their backlog and catalog of very, very vast and varied models. One of the cool things about a lot of Anvil stuff is they have various shells. So if you really like to play around with the tinkering of 3D models, you can actually adjust a lot of the meshes of these figures to your liking, and they are all modular as well. You can see here he's a little bit taller than our Dork Factory friend when they are both in focus. And if you've watched some of these videos before or heard him mention it before as well, Sparkletrout has been amassing a bit of an arms race of mining-inspired Gene Stealer adjacent cultists. So that's what these colors are. And I want to say he's got a variety of races in similar colors. So I'm hoping maybe we can get down like a game of OPR or Xeno Rampant or something in the near future to put more of these guys to work. Another example, here is an actual GW, well, it was a GW cultist at one point who has been given human arms. I don't know where the arms came from, to be honest. And I know that was a Maker's Cult head, because he didn't want any actual gene stealer traits showing in his mining uprising. I think that's what he was going with here. Nice and dirty, nice and detailed. The fact that everything shows up quite clearly on the camera at a 4x zoom, kudos to him. Oh, but he does still have the cult symbol there. So I guess I know he was going to be using some of the Iron Hive stuff from Maker's Cult in lieu of actual Tyranid Gene Stealer type models. And our last one that I have been given, and I know there's more coming, so hopefully we'll see more of them soon. I want to say this was a Saboteur model. I know it's from That Evil One. I know I painted one up myself in more Alpha Legion style colors. I don't know where I put all my various Alpha Legion models, but I know I did one as well. I printed a few of these for him. But it is a minor Saboteur now, which works out quite well. It's a cool model, actually. If I remember correctly, I want to say the torso and body are separate. I think it's just a totally modular figure, but I could be wrong. Obviously, you're going to have to go check out those links yourselves. So that's it for us for the moment. And since I am back in town and have a little bit of free time, we will start posting this stuff up on social media again as well. Maybe I should start posting some of the stuff that I printed and just haven't had a chance to get around to, and you guys can decide what we work on next. But I'll be honest, I'm busy painting dinosaurs next. Dinosaurs and Kingdom Death. And maybe some War Games exclusive stuff, because they just keep putting out weird, funky, fun stuff. But that's where we're at the moment. And hopefully, while I've been gone, you guys have all been painting, keeping busy, keeping safe, and keeping yourselves enjoyed. That doesn't sound right, but anyways. You can track me down on any type of social at this point, since I'm around and available. And hopefully we will be giving you guys plenty of updates and interesting things in the near future. So, with that said then, this has been High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching, and we will see you back here soon. Bye-bye.